Some of y'all are going to be shooketh by this, but I did not teach my children to share when they were younger. Shocking, I know. At least not in the traditional sense. So we would go to tons of playgroups, and sometimes my child would have a toy that another child would want. And this child's parent would come to my child and say, my child really wants to play with the toy that you have. Do you think you could be nice and share with my kid? Meaning, stop playing with the toy and give it to my kid to make my kid happy. I would step in and say, nope. My child's still playing with it. Once they're done playing with it, then your child can have it. Lots of parents did not like this. They were scandalized by it. And full of judgment, they would say, don't you teach your child to share? And again, my answer would be no, because I didn't. Not in the conventional way in which we teach kids to share. Because how we teach kids to share is that kid A has something that kid B wants, and we're going to take from kid A to make kid B happy and whole. So what we've just done is we've taught kid A that kid B's feelings, wants, and desires are more important than kid A's boundaries and feelings. That the perception of niceness is more important than respecting their boundaries. And I am not about that. I think it's super important that not only do we teach our children that they have boundaries, that other people need to respect their boundaries, children and adults alike. So the way I would teach my kids to quote unquote share would be if another child wanted the toy, I would have a conversation with my child and bring it to their attention. Be like, hey, you know what? This kid would really like to play with the toy that you have. Let me know when you're done playing with it so we can let them have a turn. Or if my child had been playing with it for a really long time, I would set a time limit. I'd be like, you know what? You've been playing with this toy for a super long time, and I know it's so much fun, and I know a lot of other kids would have so much fun playing with this toy. So how about we play with it for another 5 minutes and go find another cool toy to play with and redirect them. And if my kid wanted something that another child had, I would also tell them, you know what? That kid is still playing with that toy. How about we find something else to play with until they're done with it. And once they're done with it, we'll go grab it and play with it. So I'm teaching them not only to respect their boundaries, to respect other people's boundaries, to have compassion, empathy, and kindness. We do not go around to other adults and be like, you know what? You have a nice car. I want you to share that car with me and take it and expect them to be okay with it, because that's stealing. So we are not trampling on adults' boundaries. So why are we doing it to children and then calling it sharing?